25-week pregnancy update. I have Jackson here with me. Jane is playing upstairs. This is the only time I can get some videos done, so hopefully this won't be a disaster. But I am here, like I said, to do my 25-week update. I wanted to do one way before this. I think my last one was at like 20 weeks. And so hopefully I can remember everything that's happened in the last 5 weeks. So the main thing before I get to the questions is Jackson's gonna play with this thing and shake the camera. No, sir. So the main thing that went on at 20 weeks, I think it was, or maybe it was even almost close to 21 weeks, was the anatomy scan. And everything went well with the anatomy scan. It was a lot of fun to see Piper on the ultrasound. She was trying to suck her thumb, she was moving her mouth around, and it was just really, really cute, as it always is. Everything went well in there. I kept asking the ultrasound lady, like, does everything look good? What's going on? She was like, looks good, looks good. And then when we went into the doctor appointment, because I had just the regular doctor appointment afterward, the doctor did mention that she wrote down that my fluid looks or could look low. Now, this has never happened to me before, so I don't really know much about why that happens or what that could cause or anything. And he said not to worry about it. He said don't give it a second thought, but he definitely wanted to mention it to me, and said that she didn't say it was low. She didn't call for another ultrasound or anything like that. She just said it could appear low. So he wasn't too worried. He told me not to worry, but obviously I'm gonna worry about it. And I have to go back in actually tomorrow, which is Wednesday. This video probably won't be up then, to get another ultrasound. So it's been about 4 weeks. Just to check my fluid again, and then if it is low, I think I have to get like a different kind of ultrasound. I'm not quite sure. I have hesitated to Google anything because I don't want to freak myself out, so I really don't know much about the low fluid or anything like that, and I'm going to try not to worry until my appointment tomorrow, and when he tells me yes, we're okay, or no, we need to figure out something. So that is the main thing about the anatomy scan. On to the questions. Total weight gain. So as of the 25-week mark, I have gained 15 pounds. And that's actually less than I thought would happen by now, because I was gaining a steady 1 to 1.5 pounds a week for a while there. I have the weight gain that I had with Jackson listed on my phone. I was kind of just comparing to that. But as most of you guys know, I had the stomach bug, the 24-hour stomach bug, and I actually lost 4 pounds during that. And I think the reason is, even though it was just like a 24-hour bug, which actually it was really only like a 12-hour bug for me, my appetite didn't come back for at least 24 hours, if not more. And then after that, I was just kind of taking care of the kids because they both had the stomach bug as well. And you know, when you're taking care of sick kids, you don't really think to eat too much. And so that is kind of what happened there. So now that it's been 2 weeks, I've been obviously gaining more weight and on track again with like 1 to 1.5 pounds. So I'm actually, I think, like 1 pound under what I was at this point in Jackson's pregnancy, but I'm sure I will make up for that at some point, or at least I know that I'm on track with his weight gain, which was a healthy weight gain according to my doctor. Maternity clothes. Yes, I'm definitely wearing maternity clothes. Actually, the shirt that I'm wearing right now is not maternity, and to be honest, I'm still wearing my pajama shorts, and I was like, I just need something that looks good on the top. So, but I put it on and it actually looks good as a shirt. So this is definitely a shirt that's not necessarily maternity, but still fits me. But pants, definitely maternity pants. And I've been going to a few weddings, and those I've been wearing maternity dresses too as well. So definitely yes on the maternity clothes. Stretch marks, not yet. I didn't have stretch marks with the last two, so still keeping my fingers crossed for that. Sleep. Now this is something different for me. With Jane and Jackson's pregnancies, I had no problem sleeping whatsoever. I remember always sleeping great. And I've heard of other pregnant women having like insomnia their pregnancy, and they're like, oh, this is just my body getting me ready for when I have a newborn. But I had never had that before until now. About a week ago, I started having it And basically I sleep fine when I am sleeping. So when I am sleeping, I'm sleeping totally fine. I'm not tossing and turning or anything. But if for any reason I wake up in the middle of the night, whether it's to go to the restroom or one of the kids wakes me up, I am probably going to be awake for the next hour or so. And it drives me crazy because of course I want to be sleeping, but I'm not tired anymore. I'm just laying there with my eyes wide open. I kind of made the mistake to grab my phone and look through social media when that happens, and then that kind of makes me stay up longer, I feel like. So now I just kind of lay there and hope that I fall back asleep, start thinking about a whole bunch of things. So sleep has been good but different, and now I'm starting to have sleep insomnia. I hope it doesn't last very long, and I hope that it's just like a phase. I have no idea, but it is kind of annoying when I wake up. I'm like, oh my gosh, I know I'm gonna be awake now, and I am. Best moment of the week, I would definitely say the anatomy scan was great. Like I said, we've had like 4 weeks to talk about, I feel like. A lot of fun things have happened. But as far as the pregnancy, the ultrasound was definitely awesome. And so I'm excited to have another one tomorrow. Do I miss anything? I have been craving sushi for like a week now. And I do eat sushi when I'm pregnant, just not the raw fish. And so I'm definitely craving like really good raw fish sushi. But other than that, I feel like I don't miss much. Maybe my pre-pregnancy body. I just always hate feeling like, I don't feel fat anymore. Like I said a few weeks ago, now that my belly is getting bigger, it's just getting harder to move around, and I don't know. I definitely miss my energy, which I'll talk about in a minute too. Movement, yes, she moves around a lot actually. I find that during the day I don't feel her as much, but I think it's just because I'm busy with the other 2 kids. I'm constantly running around, moving around, and so she's probably sleeping a lot. But the times that I definitely feel her, oh my gosh, I'm sorry you guys, are at nighttime. She moves around a lot at night. She also moves around if I eat sweets, which I'm sure just kind of gives her a little bit of a sugar high. And it's just awesome to feel her move around and kick around. I'm curious to see what kind of position she's in, because at the anatomy scan, her head was up and her feet were down, and I feel like I wasn't feeling her as much, but now I feel like I'm feeling her more. It's probably 1, because she's bigger, and then 2, I'm thinking maybe she changed her position. So I'm curious to see tomorrow what position she's in. Food cravings. I have not really had any food cravings. Obviously just food in general. You know, if I think of one thing, then I'll want that one thing, but it's not like days upon days of wanting anything specific. Anything making you queasy or sick. So as you guys know, I had the stomach bug, so that was real bad, but that wasn't really pregnancy related. I am taking an extra iron pill with my prenatal pill because my prenatal doesn't have enough iron in it. And when I first got my blood results back at the beginning of the pregnancy, it showed that I was slightly anemic. And I talked about this before, but I felt really, I had like no energy whatsoever, and I felt like the anemia was getting worse. And so I started taking the extra iron pill, and that definitely makes me queasy. I try to take it right after I eat dinner because it's best to take it on a full stomach, but it still ends up making me feel a little bit sick. But the good thing about that is it's by the time I put the kids to bed and I'm just laying down either watching TV with Chris or laying in bed that I start to feel a little bit queasy. So at least I'm not trying to take care of the kids when I'm feeling sick. And I can also kind of make my mind tell me that I'm not sick because I know that it's just from the iron pill. So it's not like, oh, I'm getting sick or anything like that. But I have been having no energy again lately, and I'm still taking the pill. I stopped taking it for about a week when we did have the stomach bug because I didn't want to feel extra sick, and while I was taking care of the kids I didn't want to feel queasy. So I don't know if my iron like dropped down from not taking it for that whole week, and it's trying to build itself back up now. But it's every day is different. There's some days where I literally have no energy, where I can hardly even stand up for an amount of time, and it's just very draining. I'm not tired, like sleepy tired, I'm just no energy, can't even move. And then other days I'm fine. I'm definitely not like my old energy self, but I can definitely get things done and clean the house and things like that. So I'm definitely curious. I'm gonna bring it up to my doctor tomorrow and see what they think, see if we need to test my iron again, and go from there. Have you started to show? Yes, I have. I'll show you guys my belly in a little bit. A lot of you guys watch my daily vlogs, and now that Chris is vlogging a little bit, you can see some of my belly. I didn't realize when I'm vlogging myself, you can't really see my full body, and a lot of you guys are like, we haven't seen your belly in a while. And so, I think now that he's vlogging a little bit, you'll be able to see the belly grow a little bit more if you're watching the daily vlogs. Same with my hair. A lot of people didn't know how long my hair was. I'm vlogging, I'm about this close to the camera. So you can't really see much. Gender, it's a girl. Labor signs, no labor signs, but I'm definitely having Braxton Hicks contractions a lot. They're not painful, I'm not worried about it, but I feel like when I'm doing not strenuous activities, but when I'm on the go a lot, then I end up having them. And so then that kind of tells me, slow down, take a deep breath, sit down for a second, and then you'll be okay. Like I said, I'm not worried about that. I know that Braxton Hicks happened, but I feel like they're happening sooner and more frequent than they did with the other 2 pregnancies, but I could just be making that up. Belly button, in or out, it's still an in-betweeny. I was thinking that it would have popped out for sure by now, but not quite yet. Wedding rings on or off, that's another thing. I thought they'd be off by now. They weren't off with Jackson or Jane's pregnancy until a little bit later, but I feel like I kind of got bigger quicker this time, but they are still on for right now, and they don't seem too tight. Happy or moody most of the time? I would say happy most of the time, because that's the question, but there are times where I get moody, especially when I don't have any energy and I'm having to do multiple things at multiple times, and I just get moody. So that just happens. I don't know if that's really pregnancy related. What am I looking forward to? I'm definitely looking forward to my ultrasound tomorrow. I'm looking forward to my baby moon with Chris. We're going on a little weekend, long weekend vacation in a little bit, and I'm looking forward to her being here. I feel like it's so soon. I'm almost in the 3rd trimester, and we have a lot going on, so I feel like the time is just gonna fly by here. I'm looking forward to getting her nursery ready. It's about half done, I'd say, which is a lot more than we had done for Jackson, and I can't wait to show you guys the rooms in a room reveal video. But that is it. I'm gonna show you guys my belly. Sorry, Jackson has been making noise this whole entire time. I didn't think that he would be so noisy, but go figure, you bring the camera out and the kids are gonna be loud. So anyways, I'm gonna show you my belly, and that's gonna be it for the video. Okay, so here is my belly from the side. It is here. You can almost see my belly button popping out. There it is. It kind of looks like it's popped out, but from the side it's not. See? So there's the belly. It's getting big. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I will be back hopefully with another update in 2 weeks. Hopefully I won't wait another 4 weeks. Like I said, we are really busy here in the next few weeks, so hopefully I can get things filmed for you guys, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.